Old age is such an inevitable part of life, but some stars have truly defied its grip. While most fade into the background as the years go by, these legendary icons have managed to not only survive, but thrive well into 2025. Whether it's their incredible resilience, passion for their craft, or simple love for life, these stars continue to shine brighter than ever. So, who are the oldest stars still living in 2025? Get ready to be amazed as we dive into the lives of these remarkable figures who have proven that age really is just a number. 1. Elizabeth Waldo, the musical explorer. Hold on to your seats because Elizabeth Waldo's story is absolutely fascinating. At 106 years old, this musical marvel isn't just any musician. She's a true pioneer who brought the ancient sounds of Latin America to life. Imagine being so passionate about music that you don't just play it, you study its very roots and bring forgotten melodies back to life. That's exactly what Elizabeth did as an ethnomusicologist. From wielding her violin with masterful precision to conducting entire orchestras, Elizabeth has done it all. Her compositions, like Lost on Paradise Island and Song of Mexico, aren't just songs. They are musical time machines that transport listeners to magical places. She turned her home into a living, breathing museum of musical instruments from around the world, sharing her love for global music with anyone who visits. Now that's what we call living life on a high note. 2. Karen Marshall, the dancing queen of Hollywood's golden age. Would you believe we have a living legend who danced her way through Hollywood's most glamorous era? At an incredible 105 years young, Karen Marshall isn't just surviving, she's thriving. This amazing lady started her journey in show business back in 1937 when movies were just discovering hair sparkle and jazz. Can you imagine being Judy Garland's stand-in during the filming of the iconic Wizard of Oz? Well, that's exactly what Karen did, and she did it with such grace and style. But here's what makes Karen even more remarkable. She's a true survivor in every sense of the word. After facing a terrifying plane crash in 1949 that would have made many people give up, she bounced right back and transformed her passion for dance into a beautiful new career as a dance instructor. Talk about turning lemons into lemonade. She has been sharing her love of movement and rhythm with new generations since 1956, proving that this show must and will go on. 3. Jack Rader, Hollywood's evergreen star. At 104 years young, Jack Rader is living proof that talent never gets old. Born under the bright California sun in Los Angeles, Jack has been bringing characters to life for longer than most of us have been alive. And get this, he didn't just fade into the background as the years rolled by. No, friends. This incredible actor kept right on performing, showing all of us that age is truly just a number. Here's something that will knock your socks off. In 2001, at the fantastic age of 100, Jack was still in front of the cameras playing Commander Raider in the Flim Flam and Gorky Show. This remarkable man has seen Hollywood transform from black and white pictures to modern digital masterpieces, and he's still going strong when people talk about living legends. Jack Rader is exactly who they mean. 4. Jacqueline White, Beverly Hills' brightest star. Jacqueline White's story is like something out of a fairy tale. This dazzling star, now 102 years young, started her Hollywood journey when she was just a teenager walking the halls of Beverly Hills High School. Can you imagine being signed by MGM at just 17? That's right. While most kids were worried about homework, Jacqueline was already on her way to becoming a silver screen sensation. But here's where it gets even better. Over her amazing decade-long career, she appeared in not one, not two, but 25 feature films. And now as one of the last living links to Hollywood's golden age, Jacqueline continues to share her magical memories at film festivals and conventions. She's like a walking, talking history book of Hollywood's most glamorous era, and boy, does she have stories to tell. 5. Johnny Pate, the soul of Chicago. Let me tell you about Johnny Pate, who at 101 years old is still jazzing up our world. This musical genius didn't just play the bass. He made it sing in ways nobody had ever heard before. From jazz clubs to recording studios, Johnny's fingers created magic that helped shape the sound of Chicago's soul. And when he wasn't playing that bass, he was arranging and producing hits that made people dance all across America. Think about this. While some folks are ready to kick back and relax at retirement age, Johnny was busy creating the soundtracks of our lives. He worked with anyone in the music business, turning simple songs into his soul-stirring masterpieces. His arrangements didn't just make music, they made history. And today at 101, he's still remembered as one of the architects of that unforgettable Chicago sound. 6. Priscilla Pointer, the mother of all talents. Now, here's a story that will warm your heart. Priscilla Pointer, at a fabulous 100 years old, isn't just any actress. She's a true theatrical treasure. Starting in the late 1940s, she took the stage by storm before conquering Hollywood in the 1950s. But wait until you hear the best part. She turned acting into a family affair. Along with her daughter, the talented Amy Irving, Priscilla showed us all what mother-daughter magic looks like on the big screen. And talk about keeping it in the family. This amazing lady didn't just raise one star, but two. While her daughter, Amy, was dazzling audiences, her son, David, was directing behind the scenes. Now, that's what I call a triple threat family. Priscilla's legacy isn't just in the role she played, but in the artistic family she created, proving that talent really does run in the genes. 7. Lee Grant, the unstoppable force. At 100 years old, this powerhouse has been wowing audiences for nearly 9 years. Yes, you heard that right. Starting as a child at the Metropolitan Opera in 1931, little did anyone know they were watching the beginning of one of Hollywood's most resilient careers. From ballet shoes to the director's chair, Lee has done it all, and done it with style. But here's the really amazing part. Even when Hollywood tried to push her out during the Blacklist era, Lee Grant came back stronger than ever. She didn't just return to acting. She conquered new territories as a director and documentarian. Oscar nomination? She got it. Emmy Award? You bet. Talk about showing them what you are made of. Lee Grant isn't just a survivor. She's a thriver who proved that second acts in American lives can be even more spectacular than the first. 8. Eva Marie Saint, the golden girl of Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the incredible Eva Marie Saint, who at 100 years young is still sparkling with that same star quality that won her an Oscar. Can you believe she started her journey in the world of radio and television back when TV was just a baby? But it was her film debut in On the Waterfront opposite Marlon Brando that really set the world on fire and nabbed her that Golden Academy Award statue. And just when you think it couldn't get any better, along came Alfred Hitchcock, who cast her opposite Cary Grant in North by Northwest. Today, Eva Marie Saint holds a very special title. She's the oldest living Academy Award winner, carrying with her the memories of Hollywood's most glamorous era. Now that's what we call staying power. 9. Jane Morgan, the Melody Maker. Let's talk about Jane Morgan, who at 100 years old is still hitting all the right notes in life. This musical marvel didn't just sing songs. She painted pictures with her voice that transported audiences to magical places. From concert halls to television screens, Jane's musical journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. She's the kind of artist who didn't just perform songs, she lived them. The really wonderful thing about Jane is how she has kept that sparkle in her eye and that song in her heart all these years. Whether she was performing for presidents or entertaining everyday folks, she always brought that special Jane Morgan magic to every performance. And today, at 100 years young, she's still reminding us that music is one of life's sweetest gifts. 10. Maria Riva, Hollywood royalty's shining star. This is the magnificent Maria Riva, who at 100 years old carries with her the legacy of old Hollywood's brightest stars. As the daughter of the legendary Marlene Dietrich, Maria didn't just inherit fame, she carved out her own unique path in entertainment history. Starting at the tender age of 9, playing young Catherine the Great, she showed the world that talent definitely runs in the family. But here's what makes Maria extra special. She didn't just stay in front of the cameras. She became one of television's pioneering stars during the early days of CBS, helping to shape the medium we all know and love today. And as if that wasn't enough, she shared her extraordinary life story in a fascinating memoir that gives us a peek behind the curtain of Hollywood's golden age. 11. June Lockhart, a legacy of lights, camera, and action. Born into the glittering world of Hollywood on June 25, 1925, June Lockhart represents a living bridge to cinema's most enchanting era. Her story began on the grand stage, the Metropolitan Opera, where at just 8 years old she made her debut in Peter Ibbotson. What makes her journey particularly special is the theatrical legacy she inherited from her parents, Jean and Kathleen Lockhart, both accomplished actors who nurtured her natural talent from an early age. This family connection to entertainment would later inspire her own daughters, Anne Lockhart and Elizabeth Lockhart, to follow in her footsteps, creating a 3-generation legacy in Hollywood. Her breakthrough came with the 1946 film She-Wolf of London, but it was her maternal roles in Lassie and Lost in Space that truly cemented her place in television history. These shows didn't just make her famous, they made her America's favorite TV mom. Beyond her well-known roles, June has accumulated an impressive array of credits that showcase her versatility, from Broadway's For Love or Money, which earned her a Tony Award, to guest appearances on shows spanning 7 decades. What many don't know is that she's also a certified advocate for NASA and the space program, having attended over 25 space shuttle launches and landings. Her passion for science and space exploration has made her a unique figure who bridges the worlds of entertainment and scientific advancement. 12. Dick Van Dyke, the man who keeps dancing us through life. Few entertainers have touched as many hearts across generations as Dick Van Dyke. Born in West Plains, Missouri in 1925, Van Dyke's journey to stardom began in an unexpected place, the U.S. Army Air Forces during World War II, where he served as a radio announcer. Despite being initially rejected for military service due to being underweight, his determination led him to find a way to serve while nurturing his entertainment skills. This early experience shaped his understanding of how to connect with audiences, a skill that would serve him well throughout his remarkable career. After the war, he worked his way up through local radio and television, demonstrating the persistence that would become his trademark. The 1960s marked the beginning of his reign as television royalty with The Dick Van Dyke Show, where he played Rob Petrie alongside Mary Tyler Moore. His impeccable comic timing and physical comedy skills made the show a masterclass in entertainment, but it was his role as Bert the Chimney Sweep in Mary Poppins that showcased his full range of talents, singing, dancing, and creating movie magic alongside Julie Andrews. His energy and enthusiasm were so infectious that decades later he would return for a cameo in Mary Poppins Returns, dancing on a desk at age 93 and proving that talent never ages. Throughout his career, Van Dyke has maintained a philosophy of bringing joy to others, believing that entertainment should lift spirits and create lasting memories. 13. Mel Brooks, the king of comedy. Mel Brooks, born Melvin Kaminsky in Brooklyn, 1926, represents more than just comedy. He embodies the American dream through laughter. Growing up during the Great Depression, young Mel learned early that humor could be a powerful tool for survival and connection. His journey from a teenage comedian in the Borscht Belt to becoming one of only 18 people to achieve EGOT status-winning Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Awards is a testament to his extraordinary talent and work ethic. During World War II, Brooks served in the U.S. Army as a combat engineer, often defusing landmines while keeping his fellow soldiers' spirits up with impromptu comedy routines. A perfect example of how he's always used humor to combat life's dangers. After the war, Brooks's creative genius flourished. He co-created Get Smart and directed groundbreaking films that changed comedy forever. The producers, Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein, didn't just make people laugh. They challenged social norms and proved that comedy could be both intelligent and absurd. What many don't realize is that Brooks is also a brilliant businessman who understood the power of merchandising and franchise building long before it became standard practice in Hollywood. His influence extends far beyond his films. Countless modern comedians cite him as their inspiration, and his willingness to tackle controversial subjects through humor has paved the way for generations of satirists. Even in his late 90s, Brooks continues to share his wit and wisdom, having published his memoirs All About Me in 2021. 14. Jean Shalit, the critic who captured America's heart. Jean Shalit, at 98, has left an indelible mark on entertainment journalism. This distinguished critic, known for his witty wordplay and distinctive appearance, brought film criticism to mainstream America through his memorable presence on The Today Show. Before becoming a television personality, Shalit honed his craft writing for prestigious publications like The New York Times, Cosmopolitan, and Look magazine. His analytical mind and engaging writing style made complex films accessible to everyday viewers, while his trademark mustache and bow tie became symbols of thoughtful criticism in American popular culture. Shalit's contributions to journalism and film criticism have helped shape how we discuss and understand movies, making him a vital figure in entertainment history. 15. Cleo Laine, the voice that transcends time. Dame Cleo Laine, at 97, stands as a testament to the timeless power of music. Known particularly for her masterful scat singing, this English vocal powerhouse has broken barriers and set new standards in jazz performance. As the widow of jazz composer Sir John Dankworth and mother to musicians Alec and Jackie Dankworth, she's part of a family that has helped shape modern British jazz. Her remarkable vocal range and innovative approach to music have earned her both a damehood and a special place in music history. Laine's ability to seamlessly blend classical training with jazz improvisation has influenced generations of singers and musicians, creating a legacy that continues through her children and the countless artists she has inspired. 16. James Hong, the man of 600 faces. At 95 years old, James Hong has become a living legend in Hollywood. With an astounding career spanning over 600 centered roles, his contributions extend far beyond his impressive acting resume. As co-founder of the East-West Players, he helped pave the way for Asian American representation in entertainment. His determination to create opportunities for Asian performers has made him not just an actor, but a pioneering force for change in Hollywood. Hong's versatility as an actor has allowed him to portray an incredible range of characters across countless films and television shows, From voice acting to dramatic roles, his ability to bring depth and authenticity to every performance has made him one of the most prolific and respected actors in the industry, inspiring generations of Asian American performers to pursue their dreams in entertainment. 17. Gene Hackman, the actor's actor, at 95. Gene Hackman's legacy continues to influence contemporary cinema, even though he stepped away from acting in 2004. His powerful performances, marked by intense authenticity and deep character work, have set the standard for dramatic acting. From his Academy Award-winning roles to his countless memorable performances, Hackman has shown how dedication to craft can create movie magic. Since retiring from acting, Hackman has channeled his creative energy into writing historical fiction, producing novels that showcase the same attention to detail and storytelling prowess that marked his acting career. His books have earned praise for their careful research and compelling narratives, proving that true artists can excel in multiple forms of expression. 18. Clint Eastwood, the timeless storyteller. Clint Eastwood, who is now 94, continues to be a formidable force in cinema, both in front of and behind the camera. From his early days as the mysterious stranger in westerns to becoming an acclaimed director, Eastwood has consistently pushed the boundaries of storytelling. His films often explore complex moral themes, challenging audiences to think deeply about human nature and society. What many might not know is that Eastwood is also an accomplished musician and composer, contributing meaningful musical scores to several of his films. His dedication to multiple aspects of filmmaking, acting, directing, producing, and composing showcases an artist who refuses to be limited by conventional boundaries, continuing to create powerful cinema well into his 9th decade. 19. William Shatner, The Final Frontier's Eternal Captain. At 93, William Shatner continues to boldly go where few have gone before. Best known as Captain James T. Kirk from Star Trek, Shatner has transcended the boundaries of traditional entertainment. His charismatic presence and distinctive voice have made him an enduring icon in popular culture, while his willingness to embrace new challenges has kept him relevant across generations. In 2021, at age 90, Shatner made history by becoming the oldest person to travel to space, proving that adventure knows no age limit. His journey from television stardom to space tourist exemplifies a life lived with curiosity and courage. Through acting, writing, music, and space exploration, Shatner continues to inspire people to reach for the stars. 20. Michael Caine, the Cockney King of Cinema. Sir Michael Caine, at 91, represents the perfect blend of talent, charm, and longevity in the entertainment industry. His distinctive Cockney accent and remarkable versatility have made him a beloved figure in international cinema for over 7 decades. From leading man to supporting roles, his 2 Academy Awards stand as testament to his extraordinary range as an actor. Beyond his screen presence, Caine has shared his wisdom through various books, including his autobiography and Got Guys to Acting. His sharp wit and candid perspectives on aging in the public eye have made him not just an actor, but a mentor to younger generations. Through his continued work and presence in the industry, he demonstrates that true talent only grows richer with time.